reality show made an impact with your fighter recognition?
You know what? It's huge. Normally, you just reach so many more people because the pay-per-view audience. You have the diehard fans, where if I go to an event, they come up to me and whatever, and it's nice. You get some recognition. But now, I can go to a 7-Eleven, a Starbucks, anywhere, and I get kind of like at the mall. I get in different states. I was in Atlanta doing a seminar. I'm getting recognized at a gas station. It's just the Spike TV reached so many people that it was just ridiculous. And that was the goal going in there, not just to get the title shot and the cash, which doesn't hurt. That was great, but I really thought that the recognition for my schools, my 2 jiu-jitsu schools on Long Island, plug in East Meadow and Huntington, you couldn't ask for better recognition. As long as I knew if I did well on the show, it would help out my 2 schools, which is what I do for a living. And then I ended up winning, so it's even better for my school. So
if it wasn't for the Ultimate Fighter 4, do you think you still would be fighting the UFC?
I think so. I think that they asked me to be on. I was coming off a loss, and I had, already, that was my 8th fight that I had in there, and it was an exciting show. I went, I went the distance, and I lost that fight. I feel that they would have me back either way. I've got a good relationship with them, and win or lose, I always put on a show, and I've taken the toughest guys in there from bell to bell. But it's that losing that fight to Cara Parisi in that time in Atlantic City was probably the best thing that ever happened to my career as a fighter, and financially and everything else, that was a blessing in disguise for sure.
Now, whether it be a 155 or 170, do you want a rematch with Penn since it was so close? Since it was so close the first time, and many fans thought that you did win by decision.
I wouldn't. I like BJ a lot. If one of us had the belt and it was something like that, that'd be cool. I wouldn't go out of my way to have a fight with him. I don't feel like, if anybody, Caro would be a fun fight to have again, because out of my 4 losses, I feel he's a guy that, it was a legitimate loss. BJ was more of a decision. Somebody could watch the fight and say that I won. Somebody could watch that fight and say that he won, and I didn't have any burning desire afterwards. Oh, I got to get him back. He beat me, because it was a decision, and that's exactly what it was. It was an opinion. It wasn't really a beating or anything like that. So I don't really have a desire to go out of my way and try to fight him. I think that there's so many interesting matchups in this game that, I like fighting new people, and it's exciting, and it's fun, and it's a new experience. But,
GSP's injury had a negative impact on your career, or are you fine with having a title fight delayed?
I'm fine with it. I was training. I was a month into training, and I was doing really well. But, I'm about to go train right now. I'm staying, I'm going to stay in real good shape. I'm going to get that many more rounds of kickboxing in, boxing in, more hours of jiu-jitsu, wrestling. I'll be in, my level's just going to go up, and I'll pick it up 2 months out, and it's going to be a blessing in disguise. I'm fine with it. I'll get that shot.